Okay, you've got your 5 on each side left now. You've got to knit one more row. Now we're going to reverse a short row. Put one pusher in work opposite the carriage, and that would be the last one you put into rest. It's going to go back up into work and then wrap carriage side. You're wrapping the last needle that didn't knit. Knit one row, put another pusher into work opposite the carriage, wrap. You're going to continue in this fashion until all the pushers are back in work position. Okay, we've put our last pusher into work position on the right side. There's nothing left to wrap because all the needles on the left knit on that last row. So we're going to knit one more row to the right and we're done with the short row. Stop. Put all your pushers down into rest position. You don't have to put them back down into the bar, but just get them down there so they don't move. So the last thing to do is to take each end stitch on the back bed, pick up the heel of that stitch, and hang the heel on the opposite needle on the front bed. And that's going to finish off the heel nicely. Okay, we're going to set up for knitting circular the foot. Put your row count to 0. Change your locks to CX, CX. Move your stitch size on the front lock back up to 6 1/4. And we're going to knit 104 rows for the foot. Okay, that's 104. The foot's done. Okay, we're going to shape the toe using full fashion decreases. You're going to need your yellow 2-prong transfer tool. Set your row count to 0. At this point you can get rid of your edge springs. You don't really need them anymore. It's going to knit okay without them. What we're going to do is we're going to take the end 2 stitches off on each end of each bed. So we're making 4 transfers. 2 here, 2 here on the front, 2 here on the back, 2 here on the back. Take the stitches off, move them over one spot, bring one of those empty needles back up that you just transferred off of, and put them on. It really helps to hold the knitting down below to help the stitches pop off. One sec. Okay, make sure your empty needles that you transferred stitches off of are in non-working position, and we're going to knit 2 rows. Okay, we're going to do it again. we're going to keep decreasing in this manner until there are 10 needles left in work position on the front and back beds. So 5 left and right of 0. Make sure your empty needles are in non-working position. Knit 2 rows. Okay, I finished my full fashion decreases. I've got 10 needles on the front and back, 5 each side of 0. I'm going to do one more decrease, and this is kind of an extra thing that I do. I take the end stitch, both ends, both beds, move them in 1 needle. So you've got, we'll do one here. So I've got 2 needles, or sorry, 2 stitches on this needle. I push the needle up until the original stitch that was on here falls behind the latch, like that. The stitch I transferred over is in the hook, and then I pull that needle back, knitting it through. I do that on both sides, both beds, and what that does is it gets rid of that little boxy dog ear kind of a corner that happens on the toe just by doing that one extra decrease. So knit it through. Okay, empty needles, back down. Don't knit another row over those decreases. Okay, I'm going to break my yarn, leave a tail for Kitchener stitch, and there we go. Okay, pick up your waste yarn, and we're going to knit 10 circular rows. Okay, drop your tail. Ten circular rows. Break it. Okay, I've got no yarn in my blocks. I'm going to drop it from the machine. There we go.